done with the construction. Martins. Folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Monday morning, March 27th, 2023, I believe. It's almost 9 o'clock or a little after 9 o'clock. I had a phone appointment. As I said, I hate phone, but this one was kind of an impromptu one, I believe. For my inhaler. I'm tired. I'm tired. Yeah. Oh, it's 59 degrees. It's I was downtown. I had to get out of the house because I had the phone call appointment, and wasn't going to be able to speak very peacefully in there. Though after last night, she I'd say maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, she started kind of calm down. And it was kind of funny in the sense that now that it's just her and the granddaughter was more or less kind of telling grandma to, kind of calm down and stuff like that. And I immediately honed in on her father, because her father would get to the point where he's just, I've had enough of your bull crap, blah, blah, blah. And then he would kind of say, well, you got to, check yourself too. And then she doesn't like to be challenged, confrontation. You saw in the other video, confrontation, she doesn't like it, as long as she can speak and say what she has to say, and only when she has to say at her convenience, in a secluded moment, and in a moment of opportunity, just solely to defend her and anything, just to justify what she's doing, what she's done, and possibly going to continue to do. As I said, she's just not going to go down quietly. It's not really going to go down at all quietly. But I was even expecting that Friday to have something, or at least even her other son and stuff like that. So she the granddaughter took off, and they got alcohol. I kind of knew it, because earlier what a thing is, Grandma, you gonna go get beer? Yeah. How does a young person, female person, ask questions of the grandmother like that? I know. The Guido. It is. Yeah, but I've lived in places and in ghetto cities and little neighborhoods. I've never really seen this kind of attitude in where I've lived. Really, and I'm not bullshitting about that. I've never really even outside in the home, and the homeless maybe here and there and stuff like that. But that was kind of, for me. I always kind of think that, well, that's kind of justified, because you're in a world of shit now. So you are literally in a world of poop, and you are miserable, and you're drinking and doing drugs, or maybe not. Maybe it's just mental illness. Maybe you're just angry at the entire world. I understand. Being out here, being on the sidewalk, being on the street, being on the bus bench, being in the park, being in an abandoned building, being by the side of the freeway. I understand that. I understand that kind of attitude and anger and everything. But damn it, you know, you're housed. You know, you get $830 a month for disability. Okay. You don't want food stamps because you don't want your amounts to go down. Okay. So you're utilizing everybody else, and that's why you have people moving so you can have the food in their EBT. Okay. Okay. I get it. You should have told us something what you're going to do with intentions. Look, this is just going to be, you know, just so I could, you know, save up a little money and just get on. Okay. The hibernation came. Okay. You made a lot of money. You had a good fortune for however you were making your money, aside from the $830 of disability that you get. Okay. Why didn't you pocket that money? Why didn't you save that money? The whole lot of you could have at least done something. That was kind of me. I was losing money hand over fist because of you guys. So I was actually going back whilst I was working, financially, morally, mentally. Okay, but I kept going. You just stopped. You know, and the fact that she keeps saying, you know, y'all are just drifting in my lane. Honey, you got in the car, you turned on the ignition, you put that into gear, and you just stepped on the accelerator and never even touched the steering wheel. So if anyone drifted in anyone's lane, that's what you've been doing all your life. And that's pretty obvious and pretty evident that this is how you are raised. And especially ever since you always say, you know, born and raised in Pasadena, well then I guess you are the poster child for the perfection of tourism to come move to Pasadena, because you exude what the true meaning of Pasadena is. Every time you say born and raised, well then I was born in Los Angeles, raised in Los Angeles, big deal. The only thing that I ever exclaim about my hometown is the education and the community and, you know, how we had and stuff like that. Some of us were little rebellious bastards and stuff like that, but teenagers, you know. Most we ever did was, you know, psychedelics, alcohol, and a lot of Budweiser. And pot, you know. It's just this. The act. At 62 years of age, well, you're going to be 63, I believe, this year. 63. Right? No, you're 60, yeah, because you're like 7 years. You're 7 years older than I am. Look where you are in life. Look. So she ended up calming me down. I guess she was tired and stuff like that. She had gone in the kitchen and made something to eat and stuff, and kind of grumbling and stuff like that. But this morning she woke up and was kind of like slamming the doors. Why do you have to? You're just not a happy person. You're slamming the door. And by the way, it's only two. It's grandma and granddaughter. Why are you guys keep lifting the toilet seat when you know that it's only you? Is there something we don't know when you're using the facilities? Because I kind of thought that, you know, I'd get yelled at by my mom if I left the toilet seat up. There's no mail. We have the bathroom and you keep the toilet. So you can ride it in the snow, huh? Anyway. So stupid. You know, and she kept... I did text the landlord just a little bit, you know, just so she knows, you know, I've tried to do my best just so she's prepared. So in case, you know, Carla says anything that, you know, the landlord, it's just all around. It's not just benefiting me, but it's also kind of helping the landlord and help reinforcing anything, whatever, if there's going to be any kind of movement. I don't know, but I do have kind of an idea on that subject. in the sense that there were no papers served and everything, and I had even posted question, well, you know, eviction should be something about like 30 to 60 days. I think 1 or 2 evictions on my record. One was a lot younger. I was living in North Hills. That's because they didn't want to give the deposit back to us. It's $250. That was a lot of money back then too. But, and then for after 9/11, when the ex and I had to file for bankruptcy, but I think the eviction went under that back then on the totality. When the law, before the laws changed, we got under the guise of that. We got lucky. But so, from what I understand, because I kind of, hold on. Sorry, that was the doctor calling back. So yeah, she was kind of getting, something about, landlord 500 plus this and that. Yeah, and then she got all angry, you know, y'all keeping me from doing what I need to do. I'm just trying to do my thing and you're interfering. And she was really getting nasty with about the landlord, and it was like, yeah, I knew it was a matter of time, or I don't know, you know, who they think they are. I'm like, okay, whatever. So then I had to, I didn't, you know, obviously I didn't record everything. So I had to stop. She was just getting really ridiculous, and she's telling the granddaughter, just shut up, you know, I'm not talking to you, but if you're gonna get like that, you know, you need to get the F out and all this. You'd be surprised sometimes you can advance a couple of blocks to a whole mile if you just cop to what you're doing. If you just accept what it is that you're doing is not right. I mean, oh shit, you know, and you might have a windfall of luck. You never know. It's all about life's lessons. And she's talking about life's lessons, but you're not, honey, you're not even learning crap. You don't want to. You don't even want to walk by the... Oh, man. Anyway. Appointments met. So, that's it. She was all grumbling and stuff. Hopefully it'll be a little more so. She was a little bit of lushiness in her voice because she was grumbling when I was leaving the house this morning. So wish me luck. You folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another. Be kind to one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment, pull down your pants and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing. Okay, it was a reschedule. Oh, like, subscribe, comment. Oh, good Lord. Wow. Comment. I just posted over on Rumble that video, so it's the same thing. Have a good day. Be nice. Be kind. Be smart. Let's use the brain. Use the brain before anything else.